What is up, everyone? Hope you're doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, and of course, staying awesome. In this video, I'm going to be going over some healthy food alternatives for sustainable weight loss. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about what are some basic healthier alternatives when it comes to food, drinks, whatnot. So, a lot of time when people think of healthier alternatives is regular soda to diet soda. And that's a great place to start. So, for example, I have on my screen the nutrition facts for a regular Coke can. Regular Coke has 140 calories. This is for a 12-ounce can. For a 12-ounce can, it has 140 calories and 39 grams of sugar. That is crazy. And we're going to talk about the sugar in a bit, but just keep that in mind. Now, for a Diet Coke, it is 0 calories, 0 sugars, same taste. Granted, it's not as close to the original taste, but it's still there. Okay? So, I have some examples of what other food alternatives would be. Sweetener replacements such as Splenda. Here I have some other sweetener replacements. These are Swerve. Hold on. These are Swerve. We got brown sugar and granular. So these will help sweeten things up. These use erythritol to help with the sweetening. Then I have some regular 0 cal sweetener. This is sweetened with sucralose. So there's that. Um, Now, mind you, all these are 0 calories, the sweeteners. So keep that in mind. Next, we have sauces, salad dressings, stuff like that. So I have one of my favorites is Sweet Baby Ray's with the no sugar added. For 2 tablespoons, it's only 15 calories, which is very good. So you can just drench anything, and it won't be as many calories compared to the original one. And guys, just want to let you know, I'm not sponsored by any of these products. I just like them. That's why I use them. So we all like salad. Salad. We have the light Italian salad dressing. So for 2 tablespoons, again, it's only 35 calories, which is very good. 35 calories. Very, very good. Um, Again, with the dressings, sauces, whatever you want to call it, we have low calorie maple syrup. So this is like a staple in my house. It's only 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. Like, come on, you can drench your pancakes, French toast, waffles, and they'll still be good. So compared to regular syrup, which is like 100 calories per 2 tablespoons, like come on, it's a no brainer. Um, and then the light mayo. Now, obviously, it's not gonna taste as good or as rich as the original mayo, like regular mayo, but still, you're still getting that mayo taste. You're still getting the mayonnaise. So this is the serving size is 1 tablespoon, but this is 35 calories for 1 tablespoon compared to regular mayo, which is 70 calories. So you can have 2 tablespoons of the light mayo for 1 tablespoon of the other one. So you get more for less. You feel me? Which I think is great. And lastly, something that I haven't discovered until last year, and I haven't stopped using it since, is peanut butter, powdered peanut butter. Now, this is a staple in my diet. I have peanut butter sandwiches every day, maybe twice a day, and I can't live without it. Honestly, it's such a part of my life now that I love it. So this is the powdered peanut butter. You have to reconstitute it with water, but for 2 tablespoons, it's 70 calories. You can have 2 servings of this, and it'll still be less than a regular serving of 1 tablespoon of the regular peanut butter. So just keep that in mind. And then you can't have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the jelly. Just fix my mic. Yeah, you need jelly. So now, granted, there's Schmuckers and other brands, but this is the one I use just because the flavors are good. So for 1 tablespoon of this jelly, it's only 10 calories. So even if you have a big tablespoon, you're only doing 20 calories, and it's not so bad. And this is sweetened with Splenda. You can see that right there. But these are some of the food alternatives that people can use in their daily lives, and it's going to cause a difference in their weight loss. And it won't seem like a big difference, but when you're continuously using these, it'll show. Don't worry about it. So one of the great things about all those alternatives is that you're still having the things you like in your life. It's not like you're just taking everything away and you're never going to have it again. You can still put mayonnaise on your sandwich or whatever. You can still make PB&J sandwiches. You can still have salad dressing. You can still have barbecue sauce. So it's just about making the smarter choices when putting all this stuff on whatever you're having. Even the lower calorie syrup. It's all about making the smarter choice. Now, a lot of people, the reason why they don't go to diet stuff such as Diet Coke or the sweeteners is because they're worried about the chemicals. Now, guys, erythritol, for example, is it occurs in nature. It's not some foreign chemical made in some lab. It occurs in nature, and it's actually very healthy for you. Now, I'll link some of the research for it in the description below, but it occurs in nature, so it's not going to hurt you that much. So there's that. So don't panic with the chemicals, you know. Now, something that really that people harp on is, oh my gosh, all this healthy food is expensive. It's more expensive than the regular stuff. Now, I'll tell you this. From my experience, when I go down the grocery aisles, when I go down the supermarket aisles, the price difference isn't that different. If anything, it actually might be less than the regular one, which is actually very surprising. Now, for example, let's see. The light mayo is the same price than the regular mayo, which is funny because people always complain, "Oh my gosh, it's so expensive." However, it's the same price. So making the healthier choice is very simple, but people don't want to do that because they're too, I'm not going to say they're stubborn, it's because they're unwilling to try something new most of the time. But yeah, for example, mayo is in my store the same as regular mayo. The light mayo is the same as regular mayo. So there's that. But then you have the sauces, for example, that maybe the sugar-free Mrs. Butterworth is like 20 cents more than the regular Mrs. Buttersworth. Which, if you think about it, it's the healthier option and it's going to help you get to your goals. So why not spring the extra 20 cents, you know? Same thing with the barbecue sauce. it might be a little bit more expensive than a regular one, or maybe the container isn't as big as the regular container. But think about it as an investment into your health and your long term goal. So, but for the most part, most of the time, the healthier versions are the same price or roughly in the same ballpark. One other thing I want to touch on is that when you revolve your life around these lower calorie, low sugar alternatives and you switch to the normal stuff, your body might react differently. So a comment that I saw in one of my other videos by Bash Million states that they have a question. They've been drinking diet soda and water for a bit and diet tea. However, they went back and ate four Oreos, four, and they ended up getting the jitters, and they wanted to ask why. So when you're on, like I said, when you're on all this diet food and you go back to normal food and you have actual real sugar in your body, you might have a sugar spike. Actually, you will have a sugar spike, and it just happens that it just happens that when you're off when you're off the regular food for so long, your body gets accustomed to the lower calorie stuff, and you're gonna end up having a sugar spike. Your body might go into the jitters, whatever it might be. When this happens, it's only gonna be temporary. But a way that helps me go through it, if I have regular sugar or regular stuff, is just drink a lot of water to help flush out all that sugar, and it'll pass. But and who knows, you might actually feel like crummy because you have all this this bad stuff in your body and you're like ugh. But just know it's only temporary and you can get back to the more diet stuff. But guys, I hope this video helps. I know, especially when it comes to the healthy foods, people are usually blind to it or don't know about the healthy alternatives, and they might not be willing to try, or maybe they just don't know of it. And again, with the prices, it's very close. You know, it's very rare that you see the price so off, or you see the price so distant from what it actually should be, you know. But if you learned something in this video, definitely comment below, smash that like button if you learned something. Subscribe for more great videos, and thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good one. All right, see you in the next one.